Hi guys, MrRoflWaffles here. That's not how my intro normally sounds. I'm today with Noah J and Lex, and we're going to be going through one of the many timelines on the Zombies storyline timeline that we've just had released for Zombies Chronicles. Very excited. I'm going to interject when there's something to say, but otherwise they're just going to read stuff. Let's do this, guys.
Go ahead.
In the beginning, there was only the Ether and the Keepers.
Okay.
Among them were two beings who would later be known by many names. One would be known as my boy Dr. Monty.
Yep.
The other as the Shadow Man.
Alright, September 3rd, 5 AD. Knowing the planet had a gateway to Agartha, the Apothecans sent meteors of element 115 to Earth. They believe humanity will one day use element 115 to wage war amongst themselves, opening a rift that would allow the Apothecans to escape the dark ether.
Okay.
Follow along as we read.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
By the way, yeah, open it up. Link in the description down below. Definitely follow along.
And it goes like in a
Yeah.
spiral thing,
Yeah.
so
let me
if you get
scroll
dizzy,
over a little
we
bit.
understand.
Yeah, there you go.
So there you go, that's your next one.
Now
right
the
there.
next one is up here.
So R to rotate it,
Yeah.
Noah?
And the cool thing about this one,
Is it
January
sideways?
15th, baby. And
Yeah.
a sideways, and a sideways.
Yep.
There you go.
1292. Who was living back then? The Great War between humanity and the Apothecans begins on Element 115 day.
Literally,
There you go.
January
There
15th,
you go.
115.
There you go.
That's dope.
Alright.
That's super cool.
Alright, so we got April 14th, 1294. Sir Pablo Marinus
Yep, Marinus, yeah.
is saved from the clutches of Amargua
Oh!
Yep.
by four unknown heroes. They would later become known as Primus.
Yeah, so we heard about that in a
Damn
cipher in Der Eisendrache, and he was basically saying that these four brave knights came forth and saved him from the clutches of this tentacled monster, and they were the greatest and most brave battles, or brave knights he's ever seen. That was one of the things that we saw.
And together with the Keepers, Primus defeats the Apothecans, bringing the Great War to an end.
On December 31st, 1299.
1299.
So that was a fairly long war, and the humans won, baby. we won. We won.
Alright, January 1st, 1300. Before they seemingly disappear from history, Primus instructs the Wolf King to begin building Der Eisendrache.
Right.
Wolf King.
So that's again one of the things that we sort of heard hinted in those ciphers from before. The Great Battle ends. They're just like, yo, build a castle, baby. And that's the castle we see in those paintings and stuff.
Okay, now this one, spicy.
This is a good
Spicy.
one. This is a
Spicy.
1318, this is my year. Honoring the Wolf King's dying request, his loyal servant Arthur.
Yes.
Arthur, my boy. He scatters and buries his bones in the grounds of Der Eisen, accompanied by the boy King's Wolf.
Damn. The King's freaking wolf, baby. And so Arthur is Leroy, who is Sloth, who is the guy on Buried who runs into things, right?
Yep.
Absolutely.
That's what we're about to find out. I've just given a spoiler. My bad.
This is it. This is it.
Here we go.
September 20th, 1318. Temporal rifts teleport Arthur to Resolution 1295 in 2025 Angola.
So 2025 is the year, Resolution 1295 is the map name, the area in Angola, that's Buried. So Arthur, the assistant of the Wolf King, goes
crazy.
from then to freaking 2025 to Resolution 1295 and gets stupid, I guess. Let's keep reading.
So now Blundel's like, yeah, we skipping like 600 years.
Oh my god.
Okay, and
Oh
it
my
goes
god.
to like the Black Ops 1 storyline.
Okay.
Meteor containing element 115 crashes near the stony Tunguska.
Tunguska River. Awesome. Okay, and that's
Alright.
June 30th, 1908.
So then, like a couple months later, we got August 30th, 1295.
1925,
Or
yep.
1925.
Yep.
A couple of years later.
A couple years.
Dr. Edward Richtoff enjoys the Illuminati.
Nice, and that's something that we did see in the previous games, but a lot of people aren't aware of right now, so it's nice that they're working that kind of storyline stuff into this game as well, which is just cool.
Yeah.
Oh, it's getting a bit crazy
and,
now.
And now we're going to the Derice.
Now we're
part.
going.
Large deposits of element 115 are discovered near
Breslau, Germany.
Breslau,
Yes.
Germany. Yeah. Dr. Ludwig Marxus, a German scientist, is sent to investigate.
Good stuff. That's February 4th, 1951, by the looks of things.
31.
31, of course. That
yeah.
makes much more sense.
Alright.
And I think
Then we
this
got
one's
It's gonna be a
May
tough one.
10th, 1931. Maxis forms Group 935, an international organization dedicated to the study of element 115. Maxis tells his scientists they represent the future of technological advancement, and they will be the pioneers of human discovery.
That's a good word.
That's human, right?
Yeah, you're right. Keep it up.
The group swears to work in secrecy from their respective governments. As Maxis says, we cannot afford to let this power fall into the wrong hands.
Damn, son. So that's really working in that old story it's just, oh, it's so good.
This
It's
is
so
in
good.
the beginning.
Yeah,
beginning.
baby.
And then the meme herself.
The
is
meme
born.
herself.
1934. What a year. Samantha Maxis is born. Her mother dies in childbirth.
Right, and that's old news, but it's good to have a date. Oh wait, that's her birthday then, November 5th.
November 5th.
Damn. Day
Wait,
after
is
mine.
115.
No, that's November. You have, oh, sort of.
Wait,
I guess.
wait.
11.5.
Wait a second.
It still counts.
I guess.
Wait,
Yeah.
did BO3 release November 5th or 6th?
No, 4th. No,
Oh,
no, wait, no, 6.
6? Okay.
Yeah, Nova 6, because it was Nova 6, Nov 6.
Okay.
So we got.
Damn,
I'm
son.
running away on this one.
Yeah.
I'm running away on this
So we got August 11th, 1936. Maxis invites Richtofen to join Group 935. He agrees, secretly acting on behalf of the Illuminati's interests.
Right, okay. So this is working in those ciphers from, I guess, Origins?
Yeah.
Holy moly, I love this so much. There's so much more. We're not even halfway, I don't think, right now. Like,
Yeah, no.
We're still on basics right now.
right, yeah, man. This is building block material.
Wow, okay, this is where crazy stuff happens. Imperial Japanese Army discovers Element 115 meteor fragments in a swamp within Japanese territory. They rebuild the Rising Sun facility to continue research.
They build it.
My
They build
boy,
it. Yeah.
Division 9 is created to oversee its operation. There you
Awesome. April 10th, 1937. Sick.
go.
All
Okay.
right, so next up we got June 14th, what is that?
37, yep.
37. United States government discovers deposits of element 115
At Groom Lake.
Yep.
Very
It's
nice.
happening.
Oh my
boys.
goodness
The places are coming
And
together.
so this all came from the Apothicons as well.
Yeah.
They
This
sent
is
it
so
to
cool.
Earth to one day
Right.
have us destroy ourselves.
Yeah.
And here we go.
July
Maxis-
2nd.
Yeah, Maxis and Richtofen begin teleportation experiments with the matter transference prototype.
It's a mild success.
2 miles.
Mild success.
You know, the subjects are teleported, but their chemical compositions is altered, leaving the
Catatonic and changed.
catatonic and changed.
Oh boy,
Too many big words.
1939.
Too many.
Okay, this one's gonna take a second.
Yeah, this is a
Holy-
little bit of a
yeah,
rotate coming in
this
here, I think.
is- this is
A little bit of a
We're
cheeky.
looking at-
What?
we're looking at
Hey,
this
there you
There
go.
we go.
Okay. August 5th, 1959. Using
39, 39,
Oh,
surely.
39?
I reckon so, yeah.
Are you
No,
sure?
this is
Oh!
Yeah, that's
59,
59.
yeah.
Oh!
We're jumping 20 years already,
Okay.
here, boys.
Using element 1, yeah, that's 20 years in between these.
Damn, dude.
Using element 115, Maxis and Richtofen resurrect one of the teleported corpses.
No,
for
that's
the first
39. They're all 39. 100%.
No, here,
No,
let's,
dude,
let's,
that
let's
is
compare.
fair.
Yeah, no, this is
Sure.
39.
Oh, yeah, you're right,
This
you're
is
right.
39.
Because this one's clearly 39.
If it's 59, Blundell's wrong. It's 39.
Yeah.
It looks like
these two look like 59, but that is definitely a 39.
Yeah, yeah,
These
yeah.
are all in order.
Yeah.
So, okay.
August 5th, 1939.
Teleported corpses for the first time. Initially, it opens, but soon becomes rabid and attacks.
Wait,
them.
no.
The subject is
Using element
demonized.
115, Maxis and Richmond resurrect one of the teleported corpses for
Yeah.
the first time. Initially, it obeys, right? Not
soon
opens,
becomes-
right?
Yeah.
It obeys, but soon becomes
Yeah.
rabid and attacks them. The test subject is euthanized.
And then development of the Wonder Waff begins.
Okay, what was the date on that?
59 or
39. September 3rd, 39.
September
Yep, cool,
yeah.
cool. Makes
So-
sense.
Except we got November 23rd.
Okay, yep.
Maxis turns to Reichstag for additional funding. Germany agrees to the request, expressing interest in their weapons research, teleportation technology, and the reanimated
Undead subject.
Oh, okay.
Sweet.
This is when stuff's about to go down.
That's original Dariz material
go.
from back in the freaking day,
Giant.
boys.
Oh.
Dariz, man.
We're bringing in Schuster now. So
Yes,
test
my
round
boy!
151. Richtofen, my boy Schuster, successfully teleport a walnut.
Yes.
You know, out of
Yes.
anything, my favorite. Okay, this is first successful test where the chemical composition of the object is maintained throughout the process.
Awesome. So they basically, they start off the well, what's
And
it?
they name
Schuster's
it.
delivery
They name
service. Yeah, Edwards Walnut delivery. That's the one. That's the one.
Beautiful.
Yep.
But unfortunately, it fails to impress Maxis, who declares it a waste of time.
Yep.
He reveals to Richtofen that Group 925 will soon be funded by Germany. Richtofen worries.
Worries,
that
yep.
This will lead to massive defections. He and Schuster decide to continue the teleportation experience behind Maxis' back.
Damn. So they're teleporting stuff without my boy knowing, which is again, this is following that original timeline stuff, which is really cool.
Okay, 1940 was a big year, guys.
Yeah, man, it certainly was. January 4th, 1940. This is the date that I talked about with Jason Blundell in my interview with him. I was like, Jason, quick question. January 4th, 1940. Richmond teleports to the moon for the first time. Boom. Here it is.
And Schuster, they conduct their first, I can't read
Human
that.
teleportation
Human
test.
teleportation test. There you go. Richtofen is so confident in its success, He volunteers himself. My man's crazy. Teleported to the moon.
There you go.
He encounters the MPD, the Ether Pyramid hidden by the Apothecary.
The Ether
They
Pyramid.
talk about this in
That is
another
amazing.
timeline as well.
Really?
They talk about it, yeah.
Oh man.
In the Ether timeline, they talk about this.
God damn it. That's going to be another video, but we'll get there in a minute.
While inspecting the device, Richtofen is electrocuted
Yep.
and begins hearing the many voices of corruption, including that of the Shadow Man.
Yeah, baby.
What the device then teleports him to Shangri-La.
Okay, so that's confirmed. Awesome, good.
Yeah, and corrupted by the dark ether, Richtofen is gradually being driven insane and obsession.
Insane by an obsession to find Agartha.
Yeah, there you go.
Dude,
Very nice.
The other blurb and another explains that so well. Like,
Really?
That comes all into focus.
Oh, this is so cool. Oh my god.
Okay.
We go on a day later now.
Yeah, January 5th, 1940.
All right. So Richtofen is worshipped by
The natives.
of Shangri-La. An altar is built in his name. Richtofen encounters the focusing stone for the first time.
Awesome. So that's something that we've always sort of speculated about, his time at Shangri-La and what the worshipping sort of entailed. So that's cool to have some light on that.
And then after about a month of absence, Richtofen returns to Schuster with a plan to build Griffin Station. That's
Yeah,
the move,
baby. And we go
That's
back
the
and he's
move.
like,
That's the move.
Edward, I thought you were dead, or something like that in that one radio.
I've heard that radio so many times.
Yeah.
Richtofen renounces his involvement with the Illuminati. When asked how he could abandon his obligation to the order, he says, Teddy was a via.
Was a
He
via?
was a via.
Teddy was a small via that I plugged into... No, Teddy was a liar, mate. Absolutely love it.
You don't like the via?
I do not like the via. He likes the via. Now he will die.
Now, Griffin Station was being constructed on March 13th, and frustrated with the Maxis' alignment with Germany, other disgruntled Group 95 scientists joined the cause.
Okay, so more scientists are getting on board with Griffin Station as opposed to the Group 935 stuff. Because remember, this is sort of behind Maxis' back right now, so that's really interesting to have a little bit more light on it.
I think it jumps up here next, but
I think so. Yeah, it looks like it.
yeah, because this is a big gap.
Yeah,
right
for
here.
sure.
Maxis instructs his assistant Sophia to write a letter to the Reichstag High Command requesting additional funds, though he reports the mass production will soon be underway shortly. Dries
lacks not only the funding
but sufficient volumes. Yeah.
of Element
So
115.
they need supplies.
So yeah, they're lacking supplies of Element 115. That's July 15th, 13th, 1940.
Fun fact, all these are the things that the YouTubers were sent over the last day.
Yeah,
So-
those images in the
This
back
one
there.
was Jack's.
That
which
was,
is
yeah,
cool.
Jack's power switch, which looks dope. I freaking love that illustration so much.
Yeah, that's a nice hand.
It's
But in
lit.
response to Max's request, Germany
Nice hand.
Germany creates 2 new facilities for Group 925. They have the Kino.
Yeah,
Kino.
Kino facility.
A repurposed theater, and the asylum facility at the
Wittenau
Sanatorium in Berlin,
Hell
and
yeah.
that's Baruch.
So that's August 1st, 1940 that's established. That's
There you
awesome.
go. There you go.
Okay.
18th now, August 18th.
Yep. Per Germany's request, the Japanese Imperial Army hands over the Rising Sun facility to Group 935. Division 9 remains involved and on site.
Sick. Okay, and we've got the staff in the background there looking absolutely beast. Love it.
This is the fire one, right?
Now we're going
This is the
to
fire stuff.
October 3rd.
1940. Group 95 establishes a research facility in Siberia near the Tunguska River.
Very nice. Okay, good stuff.
Then we've
probably
got
called it that.
November 6th, and still 1940, Group 935 establishes a research facility at Dresden.
Hey, yeah, baby, we're getting some Black Ops 3 stuff in there now.
And now we finally coming into my boy,
Yeah.
Nikolai Belinsky.
Okay, so June 24th, 1941,
This is where-
important date
this is where
in
things
Nikolai's
happen.
history.
His wife killed during the German advance into the Soviet Union
Rip.
in an effort to
Numb the pain.
Thank goodness it wasn't Trump. The pain, Nikolai increasingly turns to vodka.
Yep.
My boy is getting addicted.
Absolutely.
That's what happened.
January 11th, 1942.
Maxis gives Fluffy to Samantha. Dog is expecting a litter.
She gonna have puppies, baby. It's gonna happen.
Oh,
This is so cool. The fact that they've got this is timeline stuff that I was obsessing over in 2009, 2010, like back in the day, and it's here with Black Ops 3. Ah!
It's just all here. and
January
it's laid
20th,
out
1942.
completely. Maxis tests the first file for storage on the data server.
Maxis' data servant, which we had in Black Ops 1. I've read that thing so many times. Oh, so good.
Oh my
Alright,
Lord.
on the data server,
Wait,
Maxis
hold.
catalogs
Can I just pause you for a sec?
Yeah.
Does that say January 21st?
26.
26.
Oh, okay. It's a 6, not a 1. January 21st.
Yes.
January 26th. Okay.
On the data server, Maxis catalogs locations of prominent 115 element 115 deposits.
Yep.
He includes the information about its various applications and cites the reanimation of dead cells as a possible
That's old school Zombies intel, baby.
Oh,
Jan 30th.
this a big day.
Yes.
Richtofen completes the Wonderwaff DG2. There
Yeah,
you go.
baby. That's the prototype.
Okay, so I
There you
think
go.
we're jumping to this one right here, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah. With Griffin Station completed, Richthofen
Names.
names Dr. Groff's lead scientist and returns to Earth to continue the charade with Max.
Yes, mate.
He's playing.
He's playing.
Working alongside Schuster, Groff is left to discover how to power the MP.
Good stuff. February 1st, 1942. Yep, that's a memorable date.
I think we're jumping to February.
Let's just make sure. Just
Yeah. So above that would be. We've got to figure out where the hell this timeline's going right now.
And we're looping into another spiral.
There's so much more of this. It's so long.
There's 4 of them total.
This is insane, dude.
In a speech to his staff, Groff talks optimistically about Griffin Station's establishment as a permanent base of operations.
Hell yeah. February 2nd,
This is
that
all
was.
behind Max's back as well. Like,
Yeah.
Maxis has no idea.
Yeah, dude.
Oh!
April 17th,
Oh,
1942.
this is it! Oh, this.
Oh,
My boy Porter.
Mark 1.
Just bring it. We're getting there.
Maxis develops the ray gun prototype at the Rising Sun facility.
Yes.
What is that?
It's actually 77?
Where's that hashtag?
Rising Sun for.
Is it? There's a period
Oh,
here though.
oh.
Yeah. I
So-
think that looks like
No, it's Porter.
hashtag.
It's H Porter.
Oh,
H4. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
H4.
There you go.
Just read the next word.
No.
H. Porter works on developing the second German model, second generation.
Yeah.
So he's starting with the Mark II already.
My
Yeah,
boy
so
Mark II.
Porter's getting his Mark II on the way.
Finally,
That's all. Mark 1 was just that.
we needed it, man. We needed
Yeah,
it.
man. Like
Oh!
June 13th,
Here's the
1942.
perks, baby!
Bring it.
A result of temporal rifts in 1963 Kino, Monty reaches a cross time and offers little nudges. Let's slow
Whoa,
one down.
okay.
Is that the first mention in the storyline of Monty?
That's the
Yeah,
first
I
in this
think so.
timeline of Monty, and that's
Well,
Monty.
other than the beginning.
Oh no,
Yeah.
in the beginning, known as the Shadow Man and Dr.
Right,
Monty,
but the fact that these are rifts in 1963 Kino,
yeah.
and it's now affecting this timeline's 1942 everything. I love this
I
so
just
much.
love the word nudge.
Yep.
That's such a blend.
He just gives it a little.
One nudge is developing Group 925's Element 115 fused elixirs. They create 4 medicinal beverage known colloquially as Jug, QR, Speed, and my boy Double Tap.
Hell yeah, they're the
There you
perks, the OGs right there.
There you go.
Alright,
So they're making the fact that those perks are available on the original maps canon. That's like,
yeah, that's
oh,
All in June.
And then a couple days later, June 28th, Green 935 continues development of the weapons upgrade machine.
hell yeah, baby, the pack up. Wait, oh,
Can
that's
we
interesting. That they're developing the weapons upgrade machine, so they're developing the pack a punch.
Yeah.
So the Old West comment that Richtofen makes, that's interesting.
kind of works.
It's
yeah.
like I don't know. That's yeah.
Can we just admire that it took him like 2 weeks to make a back punch?
No. They're like, yeah, we got the ray gun, we got the Wunderwaffe.
What?
Let's just upgrade the bad boys.
Because they knew the Mark 1 was so bad that
Yeah.
it needed to be papped ASAP.
Yeah, for
Wow.
sure. So
Okay.
we're going 42 to July 18th, 42 now, yeah?
Yeah. This is bad now. We're
Okay.
getting dark. Groff and Schuster unwittingly discover how to charge the MPD. When Schuster kills a rat
Yep.
with the device, its death and inexplicably begins filling the tank.
Yeah.
While charging the device.
So the
they
soul goes
report
in.
Their findings to Richtofen.
They let Richtofen know.
You know what this timeline buns into?
What?
Shaolin Shuffle.
There you go. Kill those rats, Mike.
We got July 20th, 1942 still. Richthofen begins sending soldiers and scientists to the moon to be sacrificed, their souls to be used to charge the MPD.
Yeah, that's from the site that I forget the name of right now, but there's definitely a discussion of that in the
Oh.
old intel. November 5th, 1942, Samantha's birthday, boys.
We're going here?
We're going here, yep, I reckon
Okay.
so.
My boy Takeo Masaki is dispatched by the Emperor. Oh my goodness. To
Oh my
oversee the work of Group 95 and Division 9 at the Rising Sun facility.
So that plays into the letter that Takeo wrote, and all of that material and everything that was basically revolving around Zetsubo. We learned so much about that history.
Yep.
December 8th, 1942.
We got Richthofen shares Element 115 basic elixir recipes with Griffin Station. They develop mule kits.
Yeah, baby.
Skip that one.
Yeah, but you'll
Skip,
remember
get rid
that
of
when
it.
Moon came out, they introduced Mule Kick to all the old maps, so that's why it suddenly
No one's
appears.
bought it since.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh
sold
my
for this.
god.
Okay, December 9th, 1942, my boy Nikolai, his
Okay,
brother,
let's be very
is
clear.
killed
Yeah.
at the Battle of Stalingrad. Not Nikolai, but his brother.
Nikolai's brother is killed in the Battle of Stalingrad. That is something that we've had reference to in the ciphers during Black Ops 3, but we haven't known the details of who this brother is. They've said that the other brother is lost in the city. They must be referring to Stalingrad there. Holy moly, I'm so excited that that's actually finally confirmed. And this is cool too.
And December 14th, Richthofen creates the monkey bomb.
1942, baby.
Yep.
He makes that monkey bomb.
Oh, and here we go. We're going back to Maxis
These are
now.
gonna be hard to read.
Yeah,
a
December
personal
16th,
log.
1942.
Yeah, in a personal log, Maxis expresses concern over Element 115's impact on Richthofen's behavior. No longer trusting him, he wonders if it was a mistake to invite him to Group 935. It was a
Oh,
mistake.
man.
It was a mistake.
He's about to find out how big of a mistake it
About
was.
Yeah.
You're about to find out with all the timelines.
So this is a little bit difficult to read, but
Yeah,
we'll be okay.
December 20th?
20th,
Yeah.
1942.
Accompanied by Sophia, Maxis is transferred to the Kino facility to focus on creating Germany's undead army. Samantha is left in Richthofen's care.
Damn, dude.
That's not good. That's
Holy.
not good. Recipe for disaster.
Goodbye, Fluffy. We love you.
He over. Maxis worries he and Sophia have grown too close. He considers sending her away.
That's January 8th, 1943. That's peak times for my home girl.
World War II, the peak.
There's a lot of
Alright.
dots on this one. Jan 16th, 1943?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Nikolai is captured by German forces during the Battle of Stalingrad. He becomes a subject in Group 935's experiments.
Damn. Okay, we're getting some serious timeline material here.
It was the vodka.
Yep, it was 100%.
And then here we go. Maxis reports success with Subject 26,
Yep.
whose violent outbursts have been greatly reduced.
What a classic quote.
Maxis believes this method of treatment will be 100%
Ah!
effective.
In most
In most
cases.
cases.
That was the radio on Doris, right? That we got that from?
That's so the 2.6 stuff is basically everything the
Yeah.
Restoring Revelations, all those throwbacks to the old material. That's the timeline it's referring,
Yeah,
or the material, yeah.
All right.
And that's
then,
January 27th, by the way,
yeah.
1943.
And then February 2nd, which is like 16 days after Nikolai was captured, Stalingrad
It's
battle.
over.
Yeah, so the Battle of
It's over.
Stalingrad ends February 2nd, 1943. Then we're going to February 10th, 1943.
Yeah,
8
Maxis
days.
reports the treatment has been perfected. He believes if Subject 26 can retain the impressions longer than 26 hours, then the delivery of the zombie army can be accelerated.
And I guess that's why it's subject to 6,
There
because
you
it's
go.
26 hours, and that's the breaking point, and then you've got a perfectly tame zombie.
Yep. February 12th, 2 days later, after attacking a handler.
Yep.
So Subject 26 is killed and deemed another setback.
Yep. Peak
So-
times. Very sad times indeed.
He was looking good.
Yep. It was looking promising, and then all the lights went
Oh.
off, all those sirens went off, and things went just downhill.
My boy's coming into the scene.
Ooh!
In May? Is that May?
Yeah.
That age
May
is
18th,
crazy.
1943.
Harvey Yena begins his work with the group 95.
Oh
There you
my
go.
goodness.
Okay.
Okay.
There you go.
Just to make sure we're jumping.
I reckon that
over
we're
here.
jumping across
Yeah.
those two.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
May
we're definitely
18th
going.
to June 4th, 1943. Primus arrives from dimensions. Really?
Oh, this is talked about in another
Is this
circle as well. Yep. Primus
Wait,
arrives from
wait,
Dimension
where's it going?
63 in an effort to prevent the
events that are about to unfold?
events that are about to unfold. They formulate a plan to stop this dimension's Richthofen.
So Primus just drop in.
From
And they're
Dimension
like-
63.
Hi guys. Like,
They supply dropping.
yeah. Oh no. Oh my goodness me.
Okay.
Here we go.
Oh,
June
wow.
11th, 1943.
Now we're getting somewhere. Richthofen is contacted from the house by Maxis, who warns that the
bathtubs.
Those spooky
the
tubs.
test subjects must never be allowed to be awakened. The havoc that could be wreaked upon the future by such simple-minded individuals would be catastrophic.
That's the giant radio, if I remember correctly.
Oh my lord.
Holy moly. So
Alright.
we've just suddenly got House Maxis and everything going on
We
here.
got the symbol.
We've got the beautiful symbol there.
Dude, I'm gonna look forward to having each one of these events from all dimensions.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
giant list.
Yeah,
That's gonna
yeah,
be
yeah, yeah.
insane. Because
Top
like
to
all that
down.
stuff from
Yeah.
earlier is gonna tie in.
So the plan is that I'm basically gonna just break all of this down on chronorium.com.
Yeah.
Oh my
That's where it's gonna be.
lord.
So chronorium.com in a couple days we're gonna be out here with some
We out here
with
boys.
some lists
Yeah,
of
yeah.
text.
Alright,
Yes.
so this is what 4 days later.
Where
4
were
days
we?
later.
Yeah.
Takio reports the emperor that the work has been done at the Rising Sun facility is unacceptable.
Okay, so it's unacceptable work at the Rising Sun facility. That's in Takio's letter, June 13th, 1943.
And we're going to the Primus. Richthofen is teleported to the house in Argartha, reuniting him with his man Maxis.
So they're specifying which version.
Yeah,
is,
Primus,
like,
Richtofen,
doing-
etc. It's great.
Yeah.
July 19th, 1943 that was, so we now have, that Primus Richtofen goes to the house, reunites with Maxis. July 24th, 1943.
On the orders of the Emperor, Takio is taken prisoner by Group 935 in Division 9. He is used as a test subject for those
the
experiments.
orders came from the Emperor himself.
Oh, man.
Let's keep it rolling.
What a classic meme. Okay, after the setbacks with Subject 26, Maxis Is that teleports?
Reports.
Reports. New success with the undead army. However, he maintains his belief that the undead cannot be controlled or maintained.
Holy moly! So it's suddenly back to the 2-6 stuff. Like they're just folding in a little bit of premise. Premise dip in. Premise dip out. They don't give a damn.
We got Pablo Marinus, a Mexican spy, is captured by Group 935 at Duraz.
September 2nd, 1944. So Pablo Marinus, at last, being talked about a little bit more here.
Boy number 5.
May 9th, 1945.
In his cell, Pablo writes of visions of a great war. He describes a great battle against strange demon-like creatures who were trying to devour the earth. In his vision, he sees 4 knights protect him from certain death. He makes a note that the knights wore tunics similar to those in DE.
Hell yeah, that's all in the cipher that we had in DE as well.
I don't know if this is interesting or not.
It's in brackets.
Yeah. Because that's like something you do when you're like quoting someone or like writing what they said. Like
Right.
you're taking an account.
Yeah.
So who's writing this?
Yeah.
I don't know.
That is actually a really good point. It's
Yeah.
like if you're
it's
in like a news
you would not-
article,
if this is just like
it's for context. Like
yeah,
you realize
exactly.
you fill in the context for the reader.
Yeah. You
So
like
let's just read it
show-
one more time. In his cell, Pablo writes of visions of a great war. He describes a great battle against strange demon-like creatures who trying to devour the earth. So it's literally they're just basically filling out the context there, which actually might be related to the fact that there are a couple of words in that cipher that we didn't actually fully translate. So maybe they're playing on that and saying, well, in the account, that's
Yeah.
actually garbled text, and so we're filling in the context for the reader there.
Yeah, so they could be like saying as we know it, like
Yeah.
that might be what that says, but
Right. That's really interesting.
Or
Good point, Noah.
these are the 8-year brackets around.
Yeah.
There you
Whoa.
go.
There you go.
Okay,
Four
The
June...
letter
entire
words.
storyline
There
can be
you go.
summed up into words.
Boys! June 4th, 1945.
Here it is.
Oh,
Knocked
there you
on
go.
Totem.
My boy knocked. He
An
coming
Allied
in.
plane malfunctions over an airfield and crashes. German army trucks transporting the undead in Element 115 between Group 935 facilities is struck in the crash.
Yes.
The Marines surviving the crash hold out against the undead as long as they can.
Knocker and Totem, baby. There it
That
is.
Intro cut, the first zombie cutscene ever.
June 4th, 1945.
Oh.
And then June 17th, 1945.
This
I'm
is
reading
a
this one.
classic.
I'm reading this
This
one.
is a classic.
Peter McCain infiltrates Group 935 at Dariz. So this is prior to his transfer to the facility. He obviously does some stuff. And there's a little bit of information about that in the original info that we have for Peter McCain. But on June 17th, 1945, he infiltrates Group 935 at Dariz. Holy moly. June 29th now?
And our boy Groff and Schuster developed the wave gun.
There we go. Very spicy
happening?
intel.
What happened to that?
July 13th, 1943?
15th, I think.
Okay, yep.
Yeah. Richthofen travels to the Siberian facility to do further research on the live specimens.
Yep.
As her temporary guardian, he takes Samantha with him. Group 935 begins transferring 3 test subjects for experimentation.
Nikolai, Pablo, and Tuck.
Yep.
Nice, okay.
Well, where's Dempsey?
This is... Well, they haven't captured Dempsey yet.
Oh, right.
Yeah, they haven't captured him.
He's,
That's
right.
it.
This is
Correct.
incoming.
I
Yeah.
forgot.
We're not there yet, boys.
While Rick Tupper works at the Siberian facility, or called the Dead, Group 935 begins development of my boy, Deadshot.
They
Dax.
randomly gave us a date for Deadshot. Okay, alright, okay.
I do like that they're showing like legit
Yeah.
everything. They're
Yeah,
not
yeah,
leaving
yeah.
anything up to like thinking about it.
Right.
But what about PhD?
I mean, rip my channel though, guys. Like, they're just telling you it all.
The test subjects arrive at the Siberian facility for Richthofen's experiments.
August 1st, 1945. Yep.
There you go.
And there's a radio about that. Obviously, we had all of those beautiful Call of the Dead radios.
Oh, here we go.
August 31st, 1945.
Okay, CIA handler Cornelius Purnell confirms that Peter McCain has successfully infiltrated Group 935 and has been transferred to the asylum
Yes, facility. Yes.
Cornelius suspects Group 935 is losing control of their experiments and has sent in a Marine recon unit to extract McCain. Tank Dempsey is leading the squad.
Yeah, baby. Okay.
Absolutely.
September 1st, 1945, Peter is outed as a spy and captured by Group 935.
There we go. That's a date that we've known for a long time. That's really good to see.
And here we go, September 2nd, 1945. Rick Topper reports Pablo has died following a spleen removal.
Yes.
That's a good quote, by the way, from
Yeah.
Call of the Dead radios. He
Yep.
also reveals he's been performing experiments on Samantha.
Old school intel there, right there.
Samantha.
Okay, September 2nd, 1945.
World
Yeah.
War II ends. Group 935 continues their research.
Boom. They don't give a damn about the end of the war. They don't give a damn.
They don't need that anymore.
No damns given right there.
No dams. Temporal rifts begin to affect the asylum facility, and orderly reports increasing problems with test subjects.
Yeah.
Many in the facility have begun hearing voices coming from the walls, including the sobbing of a boy,
And a girl.
screaming, and and a man shouting for women or for children too close to the women.
Yep. So that's
There you
again one of those quotes that we've heard from Black
Oh,
Ops
that's
3.
so good, dude.
That's pretty good. That's
like
pretty good.
direct, like,
That's a
staple
class.
right there.
Right, dude.
Here we go.
An outbreak occurs at the asylum facility. Peter McCain escapes.
Yes, mate. September 3rd, 1945. He's my. Oh, and they've got John, but they've got all those guys as well. The original crew that were with Peter.
Radio.
Yep.
Okay,
Bring
Dempsey,
it.
John Banana, Smokey, and a fourth Marine arrive at the asylum facility to find it overrun by zombies. They fight off the horde as long as they can. Dempsey is apprehended by the group themselves. 1935.
Yes, that's September 6th, 1945. We're going now to September 7th, 1945.
John Banana writes messages and records his last words while being eaten alive at by an undead Smokey. So that's that radio.
That radio, yeah.
Oh, so good.
Field report, a quiet retort. The mission has all gone south. It's Smokey here. Johnny is near. Something with meat in his mouth. All that. Like, oh my goodness.
And now
me.
my boy Dempsey's coming back. Rick Toffman reports another spy has been captured and will be brought to replace the Mexican.
The subject is Dempsey.
Dempsey.
Hell yeah, that was September 10th, 1945. We're now at September 13th, 1945.
Cornelius
Purnell, yeah, Cornelius Purnell.
attempts to send a transmission to Peter McCain telling him to rendezvous at the Rising Sun facility.
Okay, oh boy, oh this is just gonna make me tear up in a minute if they start talking about Peter McCain jumping out of the airplane.
And Dempsey arrives at the Siberian facility. Call it dead.
Everyone's showing up.
Yeah, so that was September 17th, 1945. Now we're at September 20th, 1945.
Just to point this out, this big thing right here is that's another like timeline.
Spiral.
That starts a timeline there?
Yeah. So this is the first one on that.
The Great War between humanity
And there's
the
4 of them.
Balkans.
Okay, so September 20th, 1945.
Yeah, just to
Yeah.
ignore this part for now.
Sure.
Richtofen documents the personality traits of his test subjects. Dempsey is intellect seems low, but his will is strong. Takio is still staring at the floor,
Yep.
muttering what sounds like some sort of kind of proverb over and over again.
Yep.
Nikolai has recently begun responding to stimuli, but only after injections of a new serum made primarily from vodka.
Yes.
And Richtofen notes that their minds have been mostly entirely broken, with no memory remaining of who they once were.
Hell yeah,
Call
that's
the
literally
dead radio,
so old
boys.
school Black Ops 1
Yes,
material.
Absolutely.
September 24th, 1945.
Maxis returns to Derice. He orders Richtofen to do likewise so they may continue their work on the matter transference device.
The MTD, baby.
There you go.
There's quotes about that in the other one too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
September 27th, 1945.
Richtofen returns to Derice with Dempsey, Nikolai, Takio, and Samantha.
Awesome.
Samantha.
Samantha.
Max-
Okay, October 1st, 1945.
Here we go. Maxis reports on Richtofen's findings with his live test subjects, noting that while their baseline psyche remains intact.
All specific memories have been lost.
Yeah.
There you go.
I got you. I got you. October 1st, 1945.
Infuriated to learn that Maxis has not been doing mass producing the DG2 as he swore he would, Richtofen reveals his plot to destroy Maxis and Samantha, vowing that he will no longer continue his work on the undead army. This is all basically the last what has this been now? 10 minutes has all been in the span of 3 years.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
It's crazy. So, yeah, he's reveling in his plans there.
And then
October 8th, 1945.
Graf reports to Richtofen the MPD is almost ready.
It's lit. October 12th, 1945.
Graf radios Richtofen to inform him that the device has been powered up and is awaiting the conduit.
Yes.
Oh gosh.
Yes. Yes.
Richtofen says he will proceed with Operation Shield and dispose of Maxis and Samantha.
Hell yeah. Now we're going to October 13th, 1945. This is a long one, Lex. I guess.
Frustrated that the matter transference tests have been largely unsuccessful, Maxis acknowledges that the test subjects' departure
brackets again.
There's more brackets. That's
Yeah,
got to be a secret message.
from their original point of origin is undeniable. End of quotation. However, Richtofen's suggestion that the subjects have been transported not through space but time itself causes Maxis to worry if his irrationality may soon prove a liability to our endeavors.
Well read, Lex. That was strong.
I'm gonna get that one
Quick
right
dab.
now. I'm gonna just
But yeah, another set of quotations around the word departure there. So we've
Yeah.
had were and departure. I feel like they might just be basically doing that
Yeah.
as a cipher type thing, a
Yeah.
secret message, a bit of stenography, as well as the context of the quote. October 13th, 1945.
Maxis and Richtofen perform the teleportation. Test trials on test subjects numbers 3, 4, and 5. All will fail, including test 5, where Maxis uses Fluffy. This is super cool.
it's.
I think it's.
Wait, so Max and Richmond perform teleportation trials on test subjects numbers 3, 4, and 5. All fail, including test 5, where Maxis uses Fluffy something. It's
it looks like a period here, so this is a new line.
Uses Fluffy. It's
I mean, the idea is basically the same.
Test 6 fails.
Yeah. Fluffy now changed to teleported back into the chamber. Samantha sees Fluffy and tries to run into the teleporter. Maxis chases after her. Richtofen seals them both in the test chambers and teleports all three of them.
Daddy, I'm scared.
Yeah.
God, stand by me, Samantha. Oh my God, that freaking quote. Woo!
That's one that probably everyone, if you played the old maps, like.
But if you played
know
Black
that.
Ops 3,
Yeah, and Black
the
Ops
giant
3 as
intro,
well.
the first thing that we ever saw. Stand by me, Samantha.
Yeah.
Daddy. Oh my God.
I forgot it's literally the cutscene
Yeah.
for Giant too.
Literally, dude.
Well, okay. This
October
date-
13th, 1945.
This is a pretty like horror date, like
Yeah,
October 13th and
Great.
1945.
Samantha's teleported to the moon while Groff and Schuster work out the MPD. Running into the MPD, she's drawn inside of it where she becomes corrupted by the Dark Ether. We're going to get so much good stuff.
There you
Oh,
There you go. There you go.
Max is teleported. This is October 13th.
Same day. Same
Max
day.
is teleported to the crazy place.
Yeah.
Develops the power to merge with electricity.
So, that's not what we thought happened.
That's insane.
The story has always been that he went to Shang. Like, the same day, let's keep it going. October 13th, 1945.
Richtofen returns to the moon. Learning Samantha is trapped in the MPD, he orders Groff to teleport Maxis there to coax her out of the device.
Damn.
He also warns Groff to keep an eye out for an
Evil-looking dog.
evil-looking dog.
Yeah,
My
so that's
boy
that same day
Fluffy's out
he's
there.
trying to coax
He's
her out the
there.
device.
Yep.
Same day
as well.
again.
An effort to free Samantha, Maxis approaches the MPD and persuades her to come out. Once she does, Maxis gives her an instruction: kill them.
Kill them all. Oh.
Maxis kills himself, so that's the gunshot.
Yeah.
Emerges with the technology of Griffin Station, which he learned in the crazy place.
Yeah.
While Samantha unleashes the undead upon the base.
This is so good. This is so good. Oh my goodness me.
H-Port, he's
Okay,
coming
we're at the
back
next day now.
on October
14th.
H-Port activates the alarm as an outbreak occurs at the Reese.
That's him in the radio.
There you go.
That's him.
There
That
you go.
one. Oh.
Oh, and my boy, before taking a cyanide capsule, he says he's
All out of hope. God forgive us all. Literally, you hear the radio, the sirens in the background. Like, meh, meh, meh. Oh my goodness me, that's freaking
So that's
Porter.
the Doris. That's like.
That's an original Doris
Yeah.
radio. October 14th, 1945.
Richtofen returns to Doris and awakens Dempsey, Takio, and Nikolai with no recollection of who they were, or who.
Or who Richtofen is.
Yeah, who they is, and
Who they is, though.
Who they is, and they agreed to help him. The four would become known as Ultimus.
Ultimus.
So that's the confirmation that they are Ultimus.
Ultimus are the Black Ops 1 crew, the three that were experimented on, and Richtofen himself, baby.
And here we go back to Peter McCain parachuting over the Rising Sun facility. He dies shortly after.
Can we have a moment of silence for 2 seconds for Peter McCain? Thank you, boys.
October 21st, 1945, Shinonuma.
Yes!
Ultimus travels to the Rising Sun facility to recover Richtofen's diary. Upon reading it, Richtofen begins to form his plan to defeat
They go to
Samantha.
get his diary. That's really interesting.
So-
Okay.
Is that explaining the remasters?
Could be.
No.
No?
No, that must be the original crew.
This is
That's the
Ultimus.
original crew.
This
That's
is
Ultimus. Yeah, that's Black Ops 1 still.
Yeah, this is
October 28th, 1945,
yeah.
Doris.
Ultimus returns to Doris with his diary. Richtofen plans to use the teleporter to return to the moon and confront Samantha. Unfortunately, the DG-2 overloads the teleporter and sends them through time, causing Richtofen to drop it. How did
Bro,
you drop
they
it?
just introduced this diary, and then he drops this goddamn diary? What's he doing?
This one's short.
November 5th, 1945, Samantha's birthday.
935 is no more.
935 is disbanded on her birthday. January 19th, 1946.
The United States and the Soviet Union share the resources.
Recovered from Group 935's various research stations.
Richtofen's diary is among them.
Oh!
Recovered by the Soviet
Wait,
Union.
what?
That's so
Hold on,
sick.
pause. The United States and the Soviet Union share the resources. That's the massacre at Doris. That's post-massacre at Doris. They find the diary amongst all of the stuff. Oh my goodness, that's so cool.
So that's how they get intel as well.
Well, yeah, I mean, amongst all of the Doris tech that's there.
Yeah. Richtofen.
January 27th, 1946, the
And this
Pentagon.
is- yeah,
Okay,
this is
let's
how
go.
they get all the
Alright, the
data.
Pentagon
Yeah.
hires many former Group 935 scientists in an effort to replicate their work.
Yeah, so that would be the sort of Operation Paperclip kind of getting worked in there. January 29th, 1946.
As with their U.S. counterparts, the Soviets hire many former Group 925 scientists. Among them is Harvey Yena, who forms the Ascension Group.
Oh, baby,
No.
this is so
There you
cool.
go.
The Pentagon begins experiments involving of their own versions of the undead.
Yeah, that's July 29th, 1952. The Pentagon
Okay.
begins those experiments.
Are we
Oh.
jumping here?
Yes, I reckon so. May,
Yeah.
yeah, May 12th,
Yeah,
1955.
they had to get in between
The
these.
U.S.
sure.
government transferred a number of Element 115 experiments to the Groom Lake facility.
Lovely stuff.
Gersh and Yuri begin
Oh.
working for the Ascension Group.
Yes.
So that's October 19th.
October
so
19th,
some
Yuri
space in between
Zavoyski.
there.
They begin working for the Ascension Group.
Oh.
Good stuff. That's our Woo, Shangri-La.
Shangri-La
Woo!
now.
Yeah, baby.
Explorers Brock and Gary discover Shangri-La. During an eclipse, they're unwittingly trapped in a time loop. Sally, sent back in time from 2011, is trapped in the same loop. Ultimus arrives in Shangri-La. With the help of Brock and Gary, they acquire the focusing
Pause. First of all, is that a grammatical mistake? Explorers Brock and Gary discover Shangri-La. During an eclipse, they're unwittingly trapped.
I
It's
think
not.
is.
It doesn't belong
Yeah.
to them. It's a grammar mistake, but that could also mean that it's some kind of ciphery type thing.
They're.
You never know.
They're-
It should be they are. It should be the they
I think it's
apostrophe re.
it seems more there's nothing you can like. They're unwittingly.
But there's always a chance that Tryout could like take the wrong version of the word there, and then
use it for
use,
cipher.
but then mix it with other mistakes on there, and you put the mistakes together, and it
Yeah.
gives you a message. Like you never know. But
Let's
that's
keep
really
an-
interesting
Let's keep
because
an eye out for more theirs.
Yeah,
See
yeah,
if,
yeah.
like,
and then also for Shangri-La as well, the fact that they're working Sally into the original thing there, just like they did with Revelations, makes me so freaking happy. Oh my god, June 3rd, 1959.
It's my turn.
Wait, that's Shang in 56. What?
Whoa, wait, yeah, is that?
Oh
yeah,
no,
it's-
that's the events. That's the
This
events
was
of
sent back
Shang.
from 2011.
Right, yeah, that's the events of Shang,
yeah,
but that's not the
yeah.
characters playing in Shang.
No.
The characters playing in Shang is obviously still in the future, so we're okay. We can breathe.
Okay.
June 3rd, 1959.
Pentagon constructs their own prototype teleporter and commence experimentation.
Yes, hell yeah. March 15th, 1962.
Studying Group 935's
Medicinal elixir research.
Medicinal, there you go. The Ascension Group develops PhD flubber stamina. There it is, baby. I'm done.
He's
Alright.
left. He's gone.
That's all I needed.
So we got Gersh begins his work on Project Thunder.
Project Thunder, November 11th, 1962, baby. That Thunder gun.
Ascension, baby. Gersh and Yuri begin work on the Gersh device, codenamed Project
Mercury, December 12th, 1962. Okay.
Yeah, right.
Sick.
Pentagon develops their own versions of the Wonderwaffe DG2.
That's June 15th, 1963.
And then
Now
the
we're at August
Pentagon-
17th, 1963.
And only like a couple months later, Pentagon begins development on their own version of the Winter's Howl.
Very nice. Okay, we see the development of the Winter's Howl in the basement of 5, so that makes sense. October 28th, 1963. Kino
Kino.
der Toten.
From Duri's, Ultimus is teleports to Kino. This marks the first time Ultimate travels across space and time.
Yes.
Temporal rifts occur across dimensions. In light of these developments, Mati feels obligated to step in and
Ooh.
begins to make changes to the background across time.
Ooh.
In
the background,
yeah,
yes.
he's making changes back there.
Yeah.
He helps Crew 9 through 5 invent perk machines, and he adds shock drawings to all little nudges.
Yeah.
There again.
There you go, little nudges.
Little nudges.
Ultimus locates a lunar lander, and they fly to the Ascension facility.
Wait, so they're confirming that they literally just get in a lander and fly from Kino to Ascension.
Yep.
Like, but that's something that's always been a mystery, is how exactly they got there, because they land on the lander. I guess it's confirmed now. They just dipped.
Yep.
So where's
Just
the
took off.
lander in Kino, though?
Good question. I mean, maybe it's going to be in the remake somewhere. Like,
Oh my
Oh, how
Let's-
sick would that be if we
Let-
find that?
let's keep
Oh,
it rolling.
yeah, let's keep going.
How sick would it be if we end up, like, flying to it and there's, like, a cutscene?
Yeah, new cutscene.
Oh,
dude!
Kino Easter egg, boys.
Oh
Oh!
my gosh.
October 29th, 1963.
Gersh informs the senior staff that Yuri has been removed from Project Mercury and has been transferred to Rocket Research.
Yes, that's in
which
the original messages from
Yeah,
way
yeah.
back when. October 29th, 1963.
Yuri begins to notice the appearance of children's toys around the facility.
That's way old
Wait,
material as well.
wait,
Let's go.
going
November
crazy.
1st, 1963.
Upon reading Richthofen's diary, Yuri begins to hear Samantha's voice. Over several days, her voice will consume him, driving him to the brink of insanity. She orders him to resume work on the Gersh device.
Oh,
He
man.
obeys.
Oh, this is so exciting.
Please.
Okay. November 4th, my birthday, 1963.
Alright. Gersh announces to the committee that Project Thunder is near completion. Gersh reveals Yuri may need to be removed from Ascension entirely, having observed his being hostile toward other scientists, and frequently I observed him muttering to him.
No, no.
Frequently observed.
So let's go back. So Gersh announces to the committee that Project Thunder is near completion. Cool. Gersh reveals Yuri may need to be removed from Ascension entirely, having observed his being hostile towards other scientists and frequently, and again it's in a quote, so it's fair, but the fact that those brackets are there, frequently observed muttering to himself.
This one makes sense without the
Yes.
frequently muttering to himself.
Yes.
This observed actually makes it make less sense.
It's interesting that they're providing context on a thing like that. So we had were,
Having observed
and then
his
observed, like,
frequently observed.
there's got to be a cipher. It's got to be a cipher
Yeah,
that's
it's
like
gotta be
mixed
because
in.
it says observed up here, like having observed his being hostile
Yeah,
toward
but
other
is-
scientists and frequently muttering to himself. That makes sense when you throw the second observed.
Maybe
there.
it's just because they're trying to sort of specify that it is related to being.
Also-
They observed him being hostile, and they observed him frequently muttering to himself.
observed.
I think that's probably what it is. But let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. We don't have much time.
I'm pretty sure these are square brackets. And
They
the
all
ones
were, they all
before
were.
s-
They were all
circles.
square.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're definitely square. November 5th, 1963,
Okay.
day after Samantha's birthday.
Obeying Samantha's wishes, Yuri tricks Gersh into activating the Gersh device. The rift created absorbs him and allows Samantha to travel through. Yuri is also absorbed and transported to the
Whoa,
Pentagon.
this is getting a bit messy here. Ugh. Okay, November 6th, we're going
Yeah.
to now.
Yeah, we're
Ascension.
going up
Ascension,
here.
November 6th, 1963.
Ultimus arrives at the Soviet Cosmodrome and free Gersh from the
Casimir mechanism.
Yes.
Richthofen recovers his diary
Oh.
and learns that they need the Vril device from the Siberian facility for his plan, maintaining that his erythral form.
Maintaining his ethereal... sorry,
Ethereal.
Yeah.
Ethereal.
maintaining
ethereal
his
form.
ethereal form.
Gersh sends them into a rift near their next destination before beginning his travels. to
Gosh,
space
sends them
station.
in a... So that's how they get... They're really filling in some gaps here. Like,
This is
that was
awesome,
another
man.
question mark. They just fit... They're putting a little rift in. Just whoop! There's
Also,
a
how
rift.
did you find his diary as well?
Yeah.
How did you find his diary?
Because the U.S. was in control of it, right?
Was it?
Oh, I guess, yeah, they got it from when they went after the massacre at the Rees.
Yeah.
They captured
Okay.
it. Sick!
At the same time, 5 and Ascension happening at the same time
Yes.
in the Pentagon. JFK, my boy Nixon, Mick Nomura meet with Fidel in the aftermath of the Cuban Missile Crisis. Due to the events at the Cosmodrome, a zombie outbreak occurs. Samantha sends Yuri to the Pentagon to thwart their survival.
Yes.
He is the Pentagon thief. After Gersh is freed and Ultimus departs from the Cosmodrome, the outbreak ends at the Pentagon and all 4 survive.
Pentagon thief, identity
Scary.
confirmed.
There it is.
November
It's
19th.
insane.
Yeah, this is absolutely like...
November 19th, in an effort to avoid another undead outbreak, the U.S. government creates Broken Arrow program.
They
establishing-
created Broken Arrow!
Yep.
There you go.
Establishing several facilities across the country. The Doom
Uh,
Lake program is folded into Broken Arrow.
Yep.
Ooh! Holy moly,
Need a
dude.
breather.
Yeah, dude.
Broken Arrow recovers a shard
Of Element
115 from Division 9.
That was August 11th,
And
1963.
here's transit.
Here we go! Here we go!
Russ begins work at Broken Arrow. Over the course of his employment, his extensive exposure to L115 leads him to.
That's why he can
significant
never remember anything, because he's
Yep.
been exposed to it in... that was September 29th, 1979. Now we're at April 20th, 1983, sorry.
Oh wow, we've jumped a lot. Okay, Broken Arrow begins live animal experiments with the shard creating
Bios from the comics.
Yes.
Awesome, okay. June 24th, 1986.
A containment breach involving the BIOS occurs at one of the Broken Arrow facilities. Russman is one of the few to escape alive. The facility is shut down and abandoned. Its projects are transferred to other locations.
Awesome, this is so cool.
So this is pre transit getting nuked.
Right, yes, June 24th, 1996.
Okay, and now we got Victus, with his
Victus.
transit crew.
Right.
Arrives at the abandoned Broken Arrow facility, still being pursued by undead Richthofen.
Yep.
They recover the Element 115 shard and depart through another ring.
That's the comic. That's issue number 3
Yeah,
or
yeah.
maybe 2 of the comic.
All right, we got Call of the Dead.
3.
Oh!
After ending the rift, Ultimus arrives at the Siberian facility in 2011, where they find themselves trapped in a closet while George A. Romero films his latest project at the location. Samantha, in her pursuit of Ultimus, so this is still
Yeah.
unleashes an undead outbreak. The film stars fight the undead horde, ultimately recover the Vril device for Richthofen. Ultimus teleports to Shangri-La in an effort to acquire the next artifact required to defeat Samantha.
The focusing stone.
So
Let's
this is
go,
like
baby.
all Black Ops 1.
That's Call of the Dead, March 17th, 2011. Now we're at April 11th, 2011.
Yeah. Following the disappearance of the Call of the Dead cast and crew, Romero's assistant Sally begins
Yep.
to search for her boss.
Yes.
Her journey leads her to Shangri-La during an eclipse,
It's
Yep.
hard
which
it's
she
like all
sends
here.
her back in time to April 25th, 1956.
Which we've just read about like 20 minutes ago.
Yeah.
This is why we will forever hate Broken Arrow. Broken Arrow creates the denizens.
April 10th, 2023.
Daddy.
Oh my goodness me, those cheeky monkeys.
And then also,
July 8th,
even worse,
Even worse.
even worse,
2025.
accidentally creating the Avogadro.
Bro,
Oh.
they had a bad run. They had a bad run. September 1st, 2025.
In desperate need of more Element 105, Broken Arrow uses an excavator drill near the nuclear testing facility known as Nuketown.
That's the freaking Nuketown loading screen. It's Broken Arrow. That means Schuster's in Broken Arrow. It doesn't make any sense. I love it.
Oh, and now we are jumping all the way to moon. This is a long one.
Oh,
In
this is gonna be a big one.
2025, using the Vril device and the focusing stone, Richthofen completes his grand scheme and swaps bodies with Samantha on the moon, giving him full control of the zombies and the ether. Maxis contacts the remaining members of Ultimus through the station's electronics and asks for their help to defeat Richthofen. They agree. They launch missiles at Earth, leaving it screw the pen, leaving it fractured and broken. They sever Richthofen's connection with the ether, but he maintains control over the zombies. Once Maxis controls the ether in 2035, 10 years later, he returns to the moon and plucks Samantha from Richthofen's body to join him in our garden.
So that's the buried ending.
Yeah.
Let's keep it rolling, boys. This is absolutely nuts.
I'll pick up the pen.
October 13th, 2025, Nuketown Zombies.
A nuclear bomb explodes outside of Nuketown as a result of Broken Arrow's drilling. CIA and CDC, we got grief! We got
Hey, coming back here!
Operatives arrive to find an undead outbreak already in progress. One of the missiles from the moon hits Nuketown, killing all on site except for Marlton Johnson, who survives by hiding in the nuclear bunker. Which
Beautiful.
is nearby mailing the bunker, and you hear him talking down.
Yep.
What a mistake.
October 13th, 2025.
The Earth's fracturing triggers further temporal rifts, teleporting an 1800s American western town underneath a mining facility in Angola. That's buried.
Yep.
Right map. Arthur is pulled through the rift from 1318, arriving in the now buried town.
Boom.
Linking back to the very
So that's
beginning
really
of the
going all the way. Yeah, dude, there's Arthur, my boy.
1318 to 2025.
That's mental. November 5th, 2025. Broken Arrow is disbanded. Go ahead, Mel.
After the primary facility is lost in a fire, it is later believed that to be an
Act of arson committed by
Yeah,
employees
yeah.
destroying evidence implicating them in the outbreak.
Russman, his mind broken after over 40 years of exposure to 115, begins to wander the earth.
Yes, that makes sense.
This
with
is our
everything we know about
transit
Black Ops
crew
2.
meeting up right
March
here.
18th, 2027.
In a distress call, former CDC, didn't see it, assistant
Yep.
director have gone
George Barkley!
airborne.
He's
Oh,
back
no.
from that radio!
Reveals that the infections contaminants have gone airborne.
Yes.
He advises caution regarding any allies showing signs of short-term memory loss, psychosis, delusion, and paranoia.
Awesome.
And then right after that, a society of survivors who eat the undead is formed. They are the Flesh.
Yes! March 27th,
And then-
2027.
Yep, there it is.
God.
And then we're going to
Flash.
May 12th, 2027. Samuel J. Stuhlinger joins the Flash. Oh boy. June 28th, 2027.
I'll do anything.
We've got so much left to read. Oh my
But through the
god.
consumption of the undead meat, the Flesh begin hearing Richthofen's voice. He tries to persuade them to build global polarization devices for him in pursuit of his new plan to mend the rift in space-time and acquire full control over the ether.
Yeah.
Holy moly.
Yeah, no, we're getting to the end. This is
Yeah,
1918, so this is a different timeline. These
Oh.
are different timelines right here.
Oh boy. Okay.
We're on our last loop.
Oh, okay.
June 28th, 2027, Maxis begins communicating with the survivors on Earth, telling those who listen,
Those willing to listen.
to build a global polarization devices for him in pursuit of his new plan to open Agartha, reunite him with Samantha, even though it will result in the destruction of the Earth.
Oh my god. There's so much to take in.
Zombies, you crazy.
I love it so much. April 4th, 2028.
The Flesh broadcast their message across all frequencies. They tell others to heed our call, and
Yes.
that the path to enlightenment can be achieved by consuming the undead.
Yes.
The Flesh broadcast messages telling others to heed their call.
Their-
Another bracket.
Again.
And it's another there. So remember
Yeah.
that. And the
Yeah.
path to
Yeah.
enlightenment
Both
is
in one.
achieved by consuming the undead.
Okay.
That's huge. They
That's
would
interesting.
they would not make that mistake twice to
Yeah.
do the wrong. Oh wait, no, that's right.
That's the
right.
right.
It's
It's the
the
right
same
there,
one,
but
but
it's the
it's
word
in
there
brackets.
But
in
it's
the
the same
square
word.
brackets.
Yeah.
It's interesting. December 9th, 2028.
Maxis' followers begin constructing a spire near the Hanford site facility.
Yes. My boy Transit.
January 3rd, 2029, Maxis' followers begin to doubt him, believing he may in fact be evil.
They destroy their electronics. They destroy that little nav card station. They break it all up.
Absolutely. And then we jump in over here.
Oh, there's the MPD. It looks so good.
It's a
Did someone get? No
I
one
don't
posted that one.
I don't think nobody got this one.
Maxis'
hold on.
followers attempt.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Maxis' followers attempt to speak to him again. Many have begun to hear Richthofen. Those loyal to Maxis eagerly await his farther instructions.
Yes, mate.
Further instructions.
August 15th, 2029.
Holy moly. A broadcast is sent out confirming the fall of the Flesh and Maxis' followers, with each group hearing the voice of Richtofen or Maxis. A battle broke out between them as they fought.
that
A
radio,
zombie
yeah.
horde moved in and destroyed all who remained. Stuhlinger is one of the few to escape. Richtofen and Maxis are left with no one to communicate near Green Run, where the first polarization device must be constructed.
Awesome. So they're calling the polarization devices. That's really
Yeah.
cool.
And there's a random T Remember that?
Oh,
yeah.
No,
There's
well
random
spotted, dude.
T.
Really well
There are
spotted.
a couple
They
that we
hit
found.
that in like this arc.
Yeah.
Of the artwork.
That's a really good spot.
Yeah,
That's
nice
interesting.
job.
There's a
T.
random T. Okay.
And there are a couple with random T's that I found. That's
Really?
not the only one.
Okay,
Yeah,
October
I'll
13th,
figure it
2035.
Stuhlinger bumps into Russman, who has stolen a bus from the abandoned
Ah,
Broken Arrow facility.
What a legend. Oh, and here we go. October 21st, 2035, Transit.
College.
Stuhlinger and Rossman, I'll read this one. Stuhlinger and Rossman run into Martin and Abigail Misty Brighton at a dinner near diner, near the Hanford site facility. Maxis asks them to complete the polarization device in his favour. Stuhlinger, having consumed zombie meat, is contacted by Richtofen, who orders Stuhlinger to construct the device for him instead. The crew construct the device for Maxis. The four would become known as Victis.
So it's interesting because they don't do Richtofen side.
Yeah.
In the story.
This
they do
this
Maxis.
loop
Yeah.
is Maxis' site for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next one is Die Rise, October 22nd, 2035, baby. Still hoping to go for it.
Still hoping to regain control, Richtofen teleports Victus to Providence 22, where he demands that Stuhlinger activate the second polarization device. Once again, the crew sides with Maxis. The voices cease for some time, leaving Victus to wander the Earth.
They just wander the earth.
So
Good stuff.
they're basically saying like obviously all through backups too, we had like two different paths.
Yes.
They're saying that what happened
in this timeline,
in this timeline.
it's Maxis.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
Interesting.
Is that the end?
Is that it?
Oh, wait, no.
No,
Oh, we're
I
just
think-
skipping.
I think we jumped.
We
yeah.
skip it.
Very- very-
December 31st,
Holy
25th, 2035, buried.
Victus arrives at an old western town now located beneath mining facility in Angola. They discover Arthur, my
Yes.
boy, in a jail cell. He assists them on their journey. The voices of Maxis and Richtofen return. They activate the final polarization device in Maxis' favor. Now corrupted by the dark ether, he reveals his true intentions to Victus and punishes Richtofen by trapping his soul in a zombie. Drawn into Agartha by her father, Samantha witnesses the evil that has corrupted him. When a rift opens in Dimension 63 in 1918, she reaches out to that timeline to
my
Maxis for help.
That is so big.
It's huge. 2035.
Okay, no, behind.
So after the ultimate Easter egg, Samantha sees her father being so evil, and then goes to Dimension 63 for help from that Maxis.
And that Dimension 63 is another spiral.
Yeah.
So that's
there's an entire arc. That's
the
where
other-
Mob of the Dead
Yeah.
This is
and
insane.
what's it called?
It's all looping in.
Shadows?
Shadows.
Yeah,
Where's
Shadows
that?
of
The
Evil.
War of Agartha. Wait, no, that's the wrong timeline. My bad. Where were we? We were buried before. Now we're at January
no,
10th,
it's right here,
2036. Richtofen instructs undead Richtofen to pursue Victus and recover their blood vials. Oh, so that's
Pretty
working in the
standard.
comic, and it's just.
Yeah.
Speak to me, Jason.
yeah, there we go.
Speak to me. Holy moly.
Primus Richtofen begins to manipulate Stuhlinger, opening a rift to Victus to begin their new journey. Pursued by undead Richtofen and an army of the undead, Victus enters the rift.
That was January 19th, 2036.
Yep.
And then this might be nearly the end now.
Definitely.
January 19th, 2036.
Oh, wait.
Yeah,
Where did
it's
it
got to be.
Yeah. No,
It's got- okay,
I mean,
so-
there's nothing you can go to from
Let's
that.
let's go.
Yeah.
Let's reread the
Yeah.
previous one just so that we can put this in context. Okay, January 19th, 2036. Primus Richtofen begins to manipulate Stuhlinger, opening a rift for Victus to begin their new journey. Pursued by undead Richtofen and an army of the undead, Victus enters the rift. That's the comic.
Yeah.
January 19th, 2036. Maxis destroys Earth and all its surviving inhabitants.
So that's basically closing off this dimension
And that's-
from like
and that's
anything,
the big
anything on Earth
spiral.
at least.
Yeah.
Can we make sure that's the very last paragraph
Yeah,
for this
yeah, let's
timeline?
see.
There's definitely nothing more like on the right anywhere, or
No.
that's it. It's
That's
empty.
it.
That's the end.
Dude.
That's the end of the
And look how much
major
we've
spiral.
covered. Of
Oh
this
my
thing.
goodness,
Yeah,
me,
we
dude.
we covered the biggest spiral out there.
That was
So there you go.
There's still so much more though.
And then Dimension 63, Mob of the Dead Shadows. We have Fracture, which I guess is I'm not sure.
that's
what
gonna
that
be
is.
Origins stuff
Origin,
coming in
yeah,
there.
Yeah,
when
and
there's-
then
so that's
Agartha. This is the
Primus.
one that has the
And then
interesting
this
stuff
is-
about
yeah.
the dark ether.
And
uh,
all around the outside, can you just zoom in on the outside for a second? The edge where we see that Keeper writing, just so I can show people that. Right on the edge, there's loads of Keeper. And there's loads of Keeper that I might not necessarily have all of, because there's Shadows of Evil Keeper that we don't have all of, so we can't translate all of. That looks really good, though.
Yeah, that's crazy.
We can translate a lot of that, again, with Chronorium.com, the website I built when we got that shirt, we got all the languages. That's mental, man. That's so sick. I love it.
And on the bottom it actually said the four names. It said
Yeah.
Victus,
Yeah.
Ultimus, Primus, and Richtofen.
So, this is basically going to wrap this video up, but Noah, Lex, thank you for joining me on this crazy little journey. I'm going to have to keep going through these because there's more timelines to do,
Hold
but...
on.
Okay.
Excerpt too many to count.
Excerpt 102. Is there a decimal point in there? No. 102.381.612.1016. I don't know how I'm going to live from this day forth.
That's like in the hundreds of billions, by the way.
That's a big number.
That's a.
My mind is blown. Thank you so much for watching the video, guys. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Thank you so much to you two wonderful people for joining me here. It's lit.
I need a breather.
Hell yeah.